2015 BMW X1 custom purchase on Android radio. It goes on the top here. We're going to take the radio out to get to the behind the radio to connect the T-harness. The first thing we're going to do is remove this silver trim, the air vent. This just comes out, no special trick. All the parts that we are using, I'll put it onto the description Amazon link so you can get it from Amazon or online. So after that, we're going to disconnect this plug right there for the hazard. Get to some plugs. It's easier to pull out that hazard switch forward than disconnect. And after that, we get rid of this. And now, on the part of it, there's two screws right at my fingertip, right there, one on each side. Get close by. So there is a screw right there. We're going to remove that. That's actually holding on to this top cover. Pocket comes out. We gotta use some kind of popper. And you just put your hand underneath and pull forward and disconnect this wire right there. Okay. The next step is to remove this heated seat panel that comes out. Hold that forward. Then you're going to remove this heater control like that. No screws. Okay, disconnect the harnesses. Careful, there is a ribbon cable on it. And there should be two screws right here, one here, one there. The reason that we are taking the radio CD player out is because the T-harness that comes with the unit gets connected behind the radio, and you have to transfer the fiber optic cable onto the new one. So those are all Phillips screws. Thing comes forward. Let's get a towel, please. Always protect the dashboard with a towel so you don't scratch nothing. Now you have to disconnect this. It's a locking clip. You basically pull this away, then pull forward. And this is the fiber optic cable. This green cable, be sure not to kink or cut because that's a fiberglass cable. And there is a locking pin right here. You're going to pull away from it to release that locking clip, to release that fiber optic cable. Move away that locking clip to release that fiber optic cable that comes out. Now let's get the T. Okay, so this is basically a T-harness, and you unplug the factory one, remove that fiberglass cable, the green one, you put that to the male side of this T-harness, and be sure to go out away, vertical this way. I've seen some people do it this way. Be sure to put it the same way it comes out. So looking at the back, it has to go outer ones right here. So that plugs it in. that has the shape that it can only fit one way, so you don't have to worry about which way is the top, which way is the bottom. If you try to put it in the wrong way, it won't fit. So you stick it in all the way and make sure it locks in just like that. And that plug fits back into the factory radio. The other side, that goes to the factory harness. You should lock the clip downward so it doesn't come apart. And this one, you put it back into the factory radio. Okay, now that part is done. So basically, this T-harness, you're gonna unplug and put it in. And this part, it gets routed up to the top. That's where the main DVD, the video, audio comes through here. On each side of the air vent area, there is a cutout there, so you're gonna route that wire up to the top where the monitor is gonna be at. So you gotta put this monitor onto the bezel that's supposed to go on the top. You just simply slide that in. Then on the back side of it, the front side of it, it comes with 2 screws, silver screws, and you're gonna put that on to secure the monitor to the bezel. Now, this also comes with a little joystick that goes on down here. So we're gonna have to take this out and install this. I think we just bought it from Amazon, but it's got a little scuff mark here. But that's just the cosmetic, so we're just gonna install it. Let them deal with it. So this one that's labeled aux cable, where is that? You just had it. Where is it? That's gonna plug into this input down there by the lighter plug. So this gets plugged in down here. I wish they get something stuck inside. Alright, so that audio cable goes in there. Let's plug in all the harnesses for the rear cam, USB, and the main harness. Alright, so main harness goes on the top, and that also has the cam input. There is a cam 12 volt here, and this is a cam input. So let's just leave it in there for now. Put it down there. You don't really need a USB because it's a wireless CarPlay Android Auto. So we're just gonna temporarily just gonna test it out. Okay. Where's the joystick? So you can choose functions with the joystick. What's that? Can you close the door? Okay. So let's see.
Put it down.
It's got the iGo built in, I think. Yeah, iGo is built in. I gotta put the antenna on. So let's get out of here. Okay, apps. Where are you? Z-Link is the CarPlay Android Auto. You gotta pair your Bluetooth to try that out. You need that antenna for the GPS and CarPlay. Let's pair your Bluetooth. Okay, so once you pair your Bluetooth, that works. Now for the sound, we gotta choose factory one as aux input. What happened to it? I hit exit.
Usted tiene el testículo por tantos años porque usted trabaja sentado. Entonces no puede cambiar el trabajo, eso es inevitable. Pero sí puede hacer un tratamiento que...
Okay. Then we're gonna go back out to CarPlay. Where are you? Z-Link. Can you play some music from the phone? I got no sound. Let's see what happens. All right. So this aux port, there's something stuck inside. And I'm gonna put all these links on the description. And this comes out pretty easy. All you gotta do is put your hand behind right here and pull forward like that, push out of the way. It comes out, no special trick. Then I had a replacement and that just plugs in. The white and black plug, it just plugs in same way. We're gonna do a backup cam. Okay, the first step is to remove this center panel. This comes out. The next step is to remove the side panels. Is there a screw right there? Okay, remove that screw on both sides. There's one on each side. And side panel comes out. Okay, do this side too. All right, under part of it, there's supposed to be screws here. I believe there's supposed to be 4, but he's missing 2. So I only have 2 screws. Those are missing. The other ones here. Those are Torx number screw. Alright. Then this should come out. Panel popper. So entire panel comes out like that. Now this is a little tricky part. So you can do either side. There's a rubber grounded here. The wires go up. So you grab one side, pull out like this. The other side also. Now you're gonna shoot the wire through here. You're gonna run it up to the back. Okay, so this goes where the factory release one is. So we're gonna pop this thing out and this replace that handle. So all you gotta do is just pry that out. No special trick. There should be a plug. Unplug that. And that goes on to the new one. run this cable inside. Clip that back in place. So that's in. Right, so that comes down here. We're gonna run this over to the side down here. So we put this rod. This is I'm gonna put this, all the parts that we use on the description. You can buy it online. And this comes up out here. So you attach the RCA and the power cable to the rod, so you can bring it, extend it down. Okay, so you got this RCA and one end of RCA. You're gonna plug this one into this yellow RCA. Can you plug it in? And this red wire we're gonna tie to this red wire, the black wire to the metal, which is the ground.
Somebody lose my green.
Okay, and I'm gonna put this to the ground somewhere. Let's tape those up. Make sure you tape up all those connections so they don't come apart. Now this is reverse image, top to bottom or left to right. So if it happens to be reversed, you can cut one of these lines to make it corrections. All the German cars, the brown wire is a negative. Sometimes they give you a distorted picture. If you do, then you're gonna have to move this to the metal. But we're gonna take a chance and hook this up to the brown wire here. And we ran this RCA down. Alright, so we run the RCA down, put the grommet back on. Run in between the headliner and the panel. We're going to bring all the way to the front. No special trick. So we put the little snake, take the end of it so you can pull forward. So this plugs into where the cam input is, and this one is the power for the backup cam, and this monitor comes with cam 12 volts, so that's where this connection is going to be made, right there. So we're gonna install this. So this just pries open, and we're gonna mount this one on the part of it. So you just gotta remove 4 screws on the back. So remove 4 screws. The little holder thing comes out, and this fits in straight like that. Right, and this cable, which is from the T-harness, gotta run it underneath. Alright, so I got this plastic rod in the back that came out all the way underneath. Now you can tape this to there, and you can pull down here. Yeah, let's try the radio, make sure it works. Double check one more time, make sure the joystick works. Okay. It works. So joystick does work. Weather.
A high of 53 and a low of 37.
Okay, it works. I'm gonna do the hotspot from the cell phone. Punch in your password.
Forward! Back! Good job, ladies. Let's rest it up.
Sunday funny for the birthday girl tomorrow? I would, but...
I know you want to. There's nothing to be.
Oye, ven, ¿dónde te vacunaste tú la vez pasada?
Para.